Welcome back. My name is Megan and I am going on a weight loss quest this year because I have decided that I want to wear pants, real pants, in 2021. One of the things I think I have going for me is that I have thought considerably about the advantages and disadvantages for me personally. I've examined a lot of my own triumphs and pitfalls and things that are probably going to determine whether or not I have a successful weight loss journey. One of my advantages is your girl actually knows how to cook. And yes, I do say that super proudly because that is an adulting skill and I am proud of it. I'm not like a chef or anything, but I do know my way around a kitchen. One of the YouTube channels I found actually quite a while ago is Fit Couple Cooks. Love their channel, love them. I don't really watch their channel that much anymore. They now have more plant-based content and that's just not the diet that I follow. Regardless, I do really love them. I love their story. I actually bought their book when I was really into them a while back, but I don't really know where it is, so I just went online and found some of their recipes that I know that I love. The recipes that I chose from them are their chicken piccata with zoodles. Love that recipe, I've had it before. I chose the chipotle chicken and rice, which is, I know, really, really good. And then I chose the chicken cauliflower mac and cheese. And I've also tried that one before. So all of these are ones that I've tried and I know that I really like. The reason I chose meal prep for this first week is because I trust it, I've tried it before, and I know that it's something that can at least get me started on the right track. Okay, so I went to pick up all of the groceries first thing this morning and it's time to start cooking. Game plan. The egg cups I'm thinking are gonna take the least amount of time, so I'm gonna go ahead and start those first because your girl is getting hungry. Then I'm gonna go ahead and chop up all of the vegetables. I'm just gonna cut everything up on the island, have that all prepped and ready, and then last step is to obviously cook everything. Okay, let's give it a try. I feel like they're almost a little too done. I don't know. I followed the instructions, I feel like. Yep. I feel like maybe I could have put a little bit more of the feta, maybe a little more salt, but it's good. I dig it. I can eat this. Even though I do really like to cook, this was a lot of cooking even for me, and honestly my back had started hurting by the time I just got done chopping the vegetables. But I pushed through. So this is what I have prepped so far. This is for the creamy chicken and rice, and then this over here is for the chicken piccata, and then this over here is for the low carb mac and cheese. I did run into a bit of an issue. I ended up with a smaller cauliflower than they use in the recipe, so I'm gonna sub some of these in, which is fine with me because I wasn't like particularly going for super low carb, so it'll still be somewhat low carb, but I'm gonna sub some of that in. And then the only thing I have left to prep is the chicken. I'm gonna go ahead and get these started, and I'm gonna go ahead and get the brown rice started so that those can go ahead and get cooking. They're gonna take the longest. It is such a dreary day outside. Honestly, I'm kind of here for it. So by this point, honestly, I was exhausted. I didn't feel like filming how I felt at the end of the meal prep day. My weight, especially the way that I carry my weight on my stomach, it does cause me some back pain. So that's definitely something that I had to contend with that day. Coming at you halfway through the week with some thoughts. Also, peep me switching up the location like I'm a real YouTuber. I'm really loving the Chipotle chicken and rice recipe. Definitely my fave right now. Also, I wanted to mention that doing the research on intuitive eating was definitely helpful. Listening to my body and letting it decide when it's hungry has definitely been beneficial, and I've genuinely been doing that. I've been paying attention. When I'm hungry, I eat. When I'm full, I stop. I've basically completely cut out the whole breakfast, lunch, and dinner idea. I just wake up in the morning and decide that I'm gonna eat when I feel like eating, and I'm gonna stop when I feel full. Okay, so end of the week thoughts. I love Fit Couple Cooks, always have. I definitely can see myself cooking some of their stuff again. One thing I can say is that because I've done this before, I really didn't expect to lose interest in the food, and it didn't happen until literally the very last day. The very last day, I was just not really wanting anything that I had already pre-cooked for myself. And a little bit here and there throughout the week, I did mix it up and make a couple of different things, a sandwich here or there, just whenever I was feeling something different so that it didn't get monotonous. I have a couple of go-to light calorie snacks that I was eating here and there, but for the most part, I was eating the meals that you saw me cook. I can definitely say for sure my favorite meal is the Chipotle chicken and rice. It's so good, honestly, to die for. I ran out of it about halfway through, and instead of eating some of the other stuff, I just cooked more of the Chipotle chicken and rice because I really, really love that recipe. In other news, it's been a real shit week in America, and I would be lying to you if I said that that had no effect on my weight loss journey. I don't feel like I did really bad, but definitely when I stress, I'm a stress eater. So if I get stressed out or frustrated, I oftentimes will go to food to try to make myself feel better. So not doing that this week, which I didn't, was definitely very challenging for me. I'm just trying to move on in 2021 and get past last year. I just want a new start, and I'm still hopeful, and I'm damn determined that 2021 is going to be a better year. It has to be. So obviously this video is about food, but in terms of exercise, I was biking every day. I've decided to challenge myself to bike every single day for 2 weeks. So far it's going really well, and it's making me feel really good. It's definitely helping with any stress or frustration of the week. That video is gonna be coming out next Friday. Without any further ado, let's get to the results for the week. This morning I stepped on the scale and I weighed 210.4 pounds, or 15 stone, or 95.44 kilograms. That means a loss of 1.6 pounds. This is exactly what we want. We want slow, sustainable weight loss. The goals are 1 to 2 pounds per week, no processed foods, but also no crash dieting. That will make it a lot less likely that I will end up bouncing back and gaining the weight back at the end. Although probably like everyone else in the world, it will still always piss me off that it is so much easier to gain weight than it is to lose it. I decided not to do any updated pictures this week because it's been literally 1 week and 1.6 pounds lost. I just can't imagine that there would be a lot of change there. But let me know in the comments if you think that I should do updated pictures every 2 weeks or once a month. I'm planning on posting a video every single Friday. I really need to get some measurements. I honestly slacked on that. I didn't do my measurements. I'm gonna get to that right away. I just wanted to know what your opinion was in terms of how often you think I should do the updated pictures for you guys, but also just for me. I don't want to be doing updated pictures so often that I don't see a difference and I get discouraged. That's gonna be it for me for this week. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're interested in following along with the journey. But other than that, I will see you guys next week.